National shutdown planned for 4 May. Anti-immigrant group March and March, joined by Ngizwe Mchunu's Amabinka Nation, has been running a cleanup campaign in Durban for almost 2 weeks. While some days have been peaceful, other days have seen immigrants assaulted, citizen arrests of alleged undocumented people, and shopkeepers forced to close out of fear. AllAfrica.com. A nationwide shutdown has been called for Monday, 4 May 2026, calling for all businesses, workplaces and schools to close in support of anti-immigrant marches. MoneyWeb. The group plans to move operations to Johannesburg on 27 April. Groundup. With local elections looming, analysts warn politicians are weaponizing fear of foreigners for votes, the same playbook used in 2008 and 2015.
Petrol crisis DEPNS. Middle East war hits your tank. South Africa has been forced to import twice the normal amount of fuel from the U.S. after flows through the Strait of Hormuz were choked off by Middle East conflict. At least 4 tankers unloaded approximately 165,000 tons of refined fuels from the U.S. in Durban this month, roughly double the American fuel imports SA received in January. Polity.
PSL title race. Pirates dethrone Sundowns at the top of the Betway Premiership log, after Sundowns were held to a 1-1 draw by Stellenbosch FC at Loftus Versfeld on Wednesday. Sundowns' first dropped points of 2026. With the Soweto Derby coming this weekend, the title race is a 3-way theater. Chiefs fans are already dreaming. Sundowns fans are already panicking. Pirates fans haven't slept since Wednesday.
Capitec hits R$16.8 billion profit, 26 million clients. Capitec released its FY 2026 results, marking 25 years of banking in South Africa. Headline earnings increased 23% to $16.8 billion, while the bank now serves 26 million active clients. The scrappy challenger bank that started by lending money to domestic workers now serves more South Africans than any other bank. Meanwhile, your neighbor's Absa loan application is still being reviewed.
Eskom promises no load shedding this winter. Eskom says it enters the 2026 winter season with a resilient power system, projecting no load shedding from 1 April to 31 August 2026. This is the first time in over a decade that Eskom is making such a bold claim ahead of winter. South Africans are cautiously optimistic. Candles are still in the cupboard, just in case. Google backs AI startups in 10th Africa cohort. Google selected 2 South African ventures, Loop, fintech infrastructure, and Vombo AI, as part of its 10th Google for Startups Accelerator Africa cohort, providing equity-free support, mentorship, and technical resources. While government can't fix a pothole, South African AI startups are making Google take notice. Edgar Lungu's body. Zambia versus family saga continues in South African courts with 21 May as the date for his remains to be handed to the Zambian government, against his family's wishes. A head of state whose body is being litigated over in another country's courts. You truly cannot write this stuff. Tripartite alliance fractures. SACP tells ANC, Voetsek. The South African Communist Party has strongly rejected ANC directives requiring dual ANC-SACP members to choose sides ahead of the 2026 local government elections. ANC Secretary General Fikile Malala called the SACP's decision to contest elections independently a conflict of interest, giving dual members 10 days to declare their loyalty. SACP General Secretary Soli Mapila warned the ultimatum threatens to fundamentally alter the character of the long-standing tripartite alliance. The ANC, SACP, and COSATU have been in alliance since the struggle era. And now, the Red Party is telling Lutherley House to go boil its head.